Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Perhaps the most fabled football field in the NFL today. One of the most venerable sporting sites in the world. The legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where the tundra's always frozen. It's the site of this edition of the NFL on ESPN. We've got what figures to be a real good one. Buffalo, Green Bay, next.
Well, folks, here we are at the corner of Brett Favre Pass and Holmgren Way. Clearly, the people here in Green Bay love their football. Hi, folks, I'm Dan Stevens. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field. And my sidekick, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have, some very talented players holding down the safety positions. Wouldn't you agree?
No question about it, Dan. Safeties are often literally the last line of defense. And these are reliable as they come. Number 23 is the cream of the crop when it comes to free safeties. What's extraordinary about this guy is his stamina. As the game wears on, he gets more and more dominant. Warming up across the field is another tremendous football player. Number 21 is a Pro Bowl free safety, ranking among the very best in the game. What I love about this guy is his agility. He can stay with a receiver to knock down a pass or make an open field tackle. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
Heads it is.
Will receive.
Number 2, kicking off for the Packers.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Football.
Number 2 kicks it off to begin the game. The Bill. McCoy.
That push going for very long.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take it.
Number 9 play. That will bring up a third and long. No good. Number 9 takes the long snap and punts it away. Alexander fields it at the 26. Cobb catches it left sideline, and he's looking.
He can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
Jones goes in.
Packers, 46 yards.
Jones barrels off his.
And they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Rodgers throws a big rainbow here, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Rodgers launches this one perfectly, and the D was nowhere to be found.
You got that right. Missed coverage all around.
That's right, Dan. The receivers with speed, but right here, height is what did it.
Jones gets the handoff. Rodgers throws a bullet. Number 2 kicks from 37 yards out. There's the signal, and we're ready. Number 2 booms a beauty here. Number 28 decides to take it out of the end zone. Happens here. They'll start at their own 14-yard line. Number 2 passes this one.
Number 13 faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, no.
Now, second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Number 2 throws a bullet. Tight ends to the right. Wilkerson gets the sack at the 43.
Wilkerson gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Wilkerson sacks him way back at the 34.
Wilkerson and the offense a huge loss by getting the sack way in the backfield. Check it out. Oh, yeah. He went right 3 tackles and 2 sacks.
Number 9 gets the ball and punts it away. Alexander fields the punt at so far. They will start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Rogers makes the throw after the play-action fake, and the reception's made at the 37. Brought down hard at the 20. First down.
Cobb shows here why he's so valuable to this offense. Watch what happens after the catch.
Boy, what a move, Peter. He left the defense hanging.
You can't coach that kind of slipperiness.
Well, that's a great job of eluding a pretty quick reaction. Jones takes it off the toss and runs. Jones gets the call again and gets the touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
This is a nice short yardage run here, Dan. When push comes to shove, you want to be able to get the yards you need. Better than points, Dano.
Now the extra point, and
The extra point is good.
Number 2 kicks this one away. Lewis catches it back at the 1. Number 2 throws a heater right side. Number 97 gets the sack way back at the 33. Third down, one man back. It's intercepted. It's the sack. Number 9 gets the snap and punts it away. Alexander catches it at the 20. Rogers makes the long pass and it's caught at the 34.
Adams faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
That'll be his first catch of the game. Rips down the lob, and that's a touchdown. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
You're there. Let me check this out for you, sir.
We've got a player down. Looks like his neck's hurting pretty bad.
You're going to be all right. Just take it easy.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
And we're set. Number 2, Boom's a beauty here. Lewis decides to take it out of the end zone. Second down, 2 receivers to the left. Played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Number 2 just rifles this one, and it's good. Number 13 makes. Gets the sack, and that takes them even farther. Number 9 gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Alexander fields the deep punt at the 20.
Single back.
Just informed me that he's got a severe headache at the moment.
Susie. Jones gets the call on second down and moves forward for 7. Pulls down the floater out left, and they convert on third down.
Cobb had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
What a play. A massive pickup and an obvious
the end of
first
the
down,
second
Peter.
quarter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Packers in command of this one, 17-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Look at our halftime stats here, and boy, look at the difference in passing yards. The Bills are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Rogers would find his target on this one. That set up a 38-yard field goal. The Packers get the first points of the game and go up by 3. The Bills ended the first quarter. Number 2 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Packers now early in the second quarter. Packers out in front by 3. Cobb was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. They move ahead by 10. The Bills, middle of the second, number 2, connected with his man on this one. Bills losing 10-0. Graham makes him pay. He's running a deep route, and this ball is right where it needs to be. A 30-yard touchdown for the Packers. The Packers have opened it up and now lead by 17. The Bills, late into the second quarter, number 85 had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. The Packers still late in the second quarter. Packers winning by 17. Rodgers is back to throw. This is nothing more than a little pitch and catch with his wide receiver. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers are up at the half, 17-0.
Number 4 kicks it, and the second half has now started.
The points on the board. They've had a lot of weeks today. Great job.
Rodgers throws a heater right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Graham nabbed the pass without any challenge whatsoever from the defense. When you're that open, every quarterback in the lot during this game.
Montgomery goes in motion. Jones gets his 7th carry open to the left. Jones gets the call again and heads out right. Tackled at the 45.
Jones sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Nice second down call. Jones gets the toss and runs into traffic. Out of bounds at the 36. Forced out at the 23.
Davis comes away with the football and possession for his squad. Watch this again. See, the offense got a piece of it, just enough to tip it right into his hands.
Boy, that was a heads-up play. McCoy takes it for his...
Number 4 wideouts versus nickel coverage. Let's see who wins this one.
Number 2 rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's intercepted.
And this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts...
That good things happen, especially in the grounds generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Rodgers passes this one after the play action, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Rodgers makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow. Now that is one confident QB.
Great pass. Jones gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Jones gets the handoff and gets past the line. Jones makes the catch out to the left, and they convert on third down.
Rodgers has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look, you got an easy job, Peter, and you made a lot of money. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I got to work with you. Oh, yeah.
Another beautiful throw.
Look for the start.
Jones takes his 13th carry of the game and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, let's go.
Phillip. Jones takes it off the toss and passes the line. And touchdown!
This is a nice short yardage run here, Dan. When push comes to shove, you want to be able to get the yards you need. And as you can see, there's that kind of play.
Now the extra point, and
The extra point is
it's good. And we're ready. Number 2 kicks it off. Lewis fields the kickoff at the 8. Brought down at the 28. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game. Although it looks like they are trying to do that, they need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
Their own 28-yard line. Number 94 sacks him way back at the 21. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Lambert!
Number 2 throws a bullet.
Their defense is expecting that, and they got a nickel.
Williams tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though. They've decided to go for it, and I got to tell you, unless they pull off a miracle here, they're really going to put their defense in a tight spot. Wilkerson makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while.
They don't convert on 4th down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just see.
Jones will get the carry on 2nd down and barely picks up the 1st down.
Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers!
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision.
Here's the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is good.
It's the signal, and we're set. Number 2 rockets this one deep. Lewis decides to take it out of the end zone. Here, this drive begins at their own 27-yard line. Number 2 throws a heater, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 41.
Alexander benefits from a huge error on the receiver's part. The ball gets dropped, and he's there to scoop it up.
But out line. Montgomery goes in motion. Jones takes this. Jones gets the toss and runs into traffic. Rips him down. Scott gets the ball and aims this one for the corner. This will pin them deep as it flies out of bounds at the 5.
Scott angles this one nicely and puts it out of bounds and away from any potential return inside the 10. That's a nice punt.
Number 13. Gets the sack. The Bills take a timeout.
Right out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Number 14, down from the shotgun. Rips him down in the backfield. Gets the sack, and that will force a turnover on down.
Number 94 sailed through, unblocked for the sack. Man, the O-line, the L column, Dan. It's all over.
Jones gets past the line.
Here, they'll try and pound it in.
Jones takes it off. And he's in for the touchdown.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Now the point after, and
The extra point
it's
is good.
And we're ready. Number 2, whom's a beauty here. Lewis decides to take it out of the end zone. Clock at 28. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. 2nd down, 17 yards to go. Brought down, and that will be a safety. Will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Number 9 kicks it off. Alexander takes it at the 20. 35. And that is going to do it
That's the
for
end of
this one.
regulation.
The Packers come out on top 40-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Packers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Davis was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Bills on defense, Alexander is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Packers, after getting an interception, Packers leading by 17. Jones found a little opening, that was all he needed. They've opened it up now and lead by 24. The Packers have it after a turnover on downs. Jones got the carry here and he comes through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Packers. Packers leading 31-0. Alexander is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Ball at their own 5-yard line. Number 2 would find his target on this one. The Packers, after a stop on 4th down, Packers up by 31. Jones got the carry here and he was able to break through. They're now up by 38. Number 94 breakthrough with a big play as he shot through the line, was able to wrap up his man in the end zone for a safety. And that's where we'll leave this one. Packers serve up a shutout, 40-0. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game, the guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Number 94 is standing by with our Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You played brilliantly and led your team to a big win. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
I was feeling pretty good today and things was just rolling for me. From the moment I stepped on the field, I felt like I could help us win this game, and that's what I had to do.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Giants edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Cook stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Howard had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Bears beat the Buccaneers. In the home of country music, Tennessee, we had the Titans get sent away with a 7-point loss. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Seahawks pick up their 3rd win of the season. Down in Tampa, we had the Buccaneers ending up on the wrong end of an 8-point game. Bills, Packers. Cobb came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. The Packers go on to win this by the final score of 40-0. The Lions defense held their opponents to under 100 passing yards in their win at Texas Stadium. The Rams won at home and will have time to savor the victory as next week is their bye. Jones had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Tom Brady threw for 250-plus yards and helped his Patriots beat the Lions. Down in the fun and sun of Jacksonville, we had the Jaguars lose by just a single point. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Fortunately, only one injury to report this week, but unfortunately, it's a big one. This guy will be on the sidelines for a while, and that is not good news for his club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Texans, Colts. Number 12 is always a double threat in the red zone at the 5-yard line. There's a snap, and in the slot, the back quickly in the end zone for 6. The Colts win this one by the final score of 34-28. And last but not least, we had the Patriots come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.